What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jerry Will 24 back with another reaction video as usual per usual. Now this video is about the recent NBA moves that have been going on because the NBA free agency starts Thursday, I believe. The trade starts Thursday, so all the moves gonna be made then. But three players have made some pretty interesting moves that I feel like I needed to react to because we discussed this. Alright, because I'm a Clippers fan. You see it? You see it? Felt like y'all fuck niggas couldn't see it. Yeah, I'm a Clippers fan from a distance. Alright, the last 2 years I couldn't claim them. I couldn't. Because of all the bullshit I was going through. Kawhi. He's showing signs like he did on the Spurs when he was injured. But they kind of did fuck him over, supposedly. And that's why he wasn't beat it anymore. But I don't know what we did to him. But Kawhi ain't played basically last year. And PG-13 want to start playing in the play-in tournament, which is cool. I commend him for that, for sure. But we ain't move on because you wasn't there. I just miss when the Clippers was Kawhi, Paul George, Montrezl Harrell. He locked up now for selling drugs, allegedly. What's that fuck nigga name? What's that name? Patrick Beverly and Lou Williams. That was my team. And you know, shit happens for sure. But now, John, we got John Wall on the way. So I think I could creep up on the Clippers fan side. Because listen, you don't know how many times I threw this jersey over my apartment ledge. You don't know how many times I've been disappointed in the Clippers. Because Kawhi and Paul George are supposed to get us a ring by now. These niggas ain't even been to the Western Finals yet. And they've been playing together since maybe 3 years now. I don't know, 3 or 4 years. Shit, wow. But John Wall wants to be a Clippers now. And I'm cool with that. Because I put my jersey back on when I heard that news. But I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I'm not too excited about it. I know, I'm not. I'm going to tell you why. After I grab this salad. Eating a salad with a spoon, nigga. The economy's terrible right now. But the reason why I'm not too excited for John Wall joining the Clippers is because this nigga ain't played a lick of basketball since April 23rd, 2021. That's a long ass time, truthfully, especially if you were one of the explosive NBA players, 5-time NBA All-Star, made the NBA All-Team in 2017. John Wall was that nigga coming out of Kentucky, for sure. He was that nigga on the Wizards, for sure. He ain't never get a ring, him and Bradley Beal. And then once Russ got traded from Houston to the Wizards, John Wall came over to the Rockets. And the first year, he was pretty solid. He was showing that he still got that old John Wall in him. He ain't Dougie no more, because nobody Dougie no more. But he was showing good signs. I believe he was averaging above 20 points a game. But he got injured, I believe, last year. And he didn't want to be in Houston no more. So he rode the bench all last season. But they say he was working out Miami. But that's not the same as playing live basketball for the fans, the stadium. You don't got that same feeling. You working out for sure, doing some things, but like, it's been a long time. And is he gonna be that same dude? Can all three of these players play on the same court at the same time? Will they? Because you know Kawhi don't like to play. He like to show up whenever he want to show up. Paul George didn't do too bad, alright? He didn't do too bad. John Wall didn't play a single game of basketball. So it's not like, I don't know how I feel about all three of these players on the same team at once, man. For sure, the only person I can really trust is Paul George. Truthfully, I got a Kawhi jersey. I don't even want it no more. I don't. But this is the only thing I got as a Clippers fan, so I got to keep it. But god dang, it's hard being a Clippers fan, man. I don't know what's up with LA for the Clippers and Lakers. gonna get into the Lakers. Don't worry, I'm gonna get into the Lakers. But John Wall opted out of his. Did he opt out? Yeah, he opted out of his contract. So I feel like the Rockets are gonna like rebuild their team with younger, make some trades. I don't know what kind of draft they had, but they gotta start over, man. James Harden gone, Russell gone, like they gotta start over for sure. I feel like we need to start over, honestly. They need to draft me. Draft me, Clippers. I'll show them what's up. I know little son. You see what I'm saying? But John Wall, Paul George, and Kawhi Leonard on the Clippers. I have a little bit of faith, just a little bit, like this much. It's not gonna move. It's not gonna move till I see something when the season starts. I have a little bit of faith, just a little bit, but I am also doubting. We gonna see what happens this season. John Wall joining the Clippers, but I still got a little bit of doubt because all three of these dudes be on some bullshit. They all on some bull. It's not just one fuck nigga, it's 3 fuck niggas on the same team. I have some faith, I do. But he ain't played basketball in a long time, so hopefully he can get with the program. We can make some shape, something. Because god dang, we look terrible. That's why I said we have a little bit of faith with John Wall joining. So hope something happened. John Wall, please do something. Please. You know, you're not the same John Wall, but your name's still John Wall. You got a name for yourself, so please do something. Alright, I hope we can make the playoffs for sure, but at least past the second round, something. I'm hoping Kawhi come back. Paul George was looking good out there with the playing tournament. John Wall, all eyes on you, buddy. All eyes on you. Now, the second player that made a move is Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving. Listen, man. This nigga is something else. This nigga Kyrie is something else. I'm not mad at him because the only reason he didn't really play with Brooklyn is because he didn't want to get vaccinated. I'm not mad at that. I'm not. He had to, because he couldn't play at the home games, so he could play at the away games, right? Because New York was serious about the vaccine thing, the mandate, whatever. Which I get, because I agree with him. I do. I didn't want to get vaccinated, but I got tricked by my mom. Shit's sad. So now I'm rocking around vaccinated. I don't know how it's going to affect me in the future, but whatever. That's not what this video is about. Kyrie is something else, alright? He's one of them players that don't like to show up either. I don't know what's up with these basketball players nowadays, because nowadays they'll just set up for a whole year and don't even give a fuck. You couldn't do that back in the day. You couldn't do that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because back in the day, all you had was basketball. Truthfully, it wasn't as much possibilities to get money now outside of the NBA. You know, you got social media, that's number one. You got the brand deals and a whole lot of shit, but the major thing is social media. They didn't have social media back then. So most of these NBA players had to play even though they didn't want to be there, or unless you was already like a big star like Scottie Pippen. He sat out until he got out of Chicago. You feel what I'm saying? There's probably some other players that did the same thing too, but it's different now. I feel like everybody would just like doesn't want to play. They just sit out, and that pisses me off. It does, because I want to see you play. But I'm not mad at you, Kyrie. I'm not. All right. Now the situation with Kyrie is that he decided to opt in his final contract or final year with his contract, so he will receive $37 million in play. But that don't mean he gonna stay for real.
Kyrie, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask this question. So you know, go ahead. Do you want to be a Brooklyn Nets still? Pass it to my left.
This is Kyrie we talking about. That also means that it could be easier for the team to trade him. The chances are way better for him. Or actually for the Nets, because they don't have to waste so much money or whatever, and a whole lot of politics and bullshit into it. I don't know too much, but I just know that this means that he could still possibly be traded. And if Kyrie is gone, KD's gone. That's for sure. And the thing is, we thought this Brooklyn Nets team was gonna be it. At one point, it was James Harden, KD, and Kyrie. Y'all was supposed to get rings for sure. But hey, niggas stop fucking with each other, you know what I'm saying? Niggas start talking shit to each other. Niggas was saying they was washed. Niggas didn't really want to play basketball. Injuries, you know, so it didn't work out. So now, if Kyrie leaves, KD is out for sure. I don't know where KD going, but I feel like KD does not going to stay with Ben Simmons. Who the F wants to stay with Ben Simmons? He ain't going to do nothing. Ben Simmons joined this team because of them two players. And it could work. I don't know, because Ben Simmons, he's a good passer and everything, but he's not confident, he's not aggressive, and we know what Ben Simmons can do. Shoot. For shit. So Kyrie will be back. I mean, I don't know, because anything can happen, because the trading starts Thursday. So I feel like he's going to finesse his way out of it, because he was just in LA with LeBron the other day. And you know he left Cleveland because of LeBron. Now him and LeBron joining up again. And we know what they did back in Cleveland back in the day. They got one against the Warriors. Down 3-1. Nobody else did that. So if Kyrie and LeBron link up again, what does that mean for Russell? What does that mean for AD? Because LA Clippers, not the Clippers, the Lakers are known for forming, like, getting the stars to LA and forming like a super team type shit, because it's LA. So I like the idea, but I don't trust Kyrie. Kyrie is a little, he a little snake. I ain't gonna say he a snake, but he a little, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I can't say fuck nigga because I said that too many times. I don't know. You just gotta watch Kyrie. Kyrie be on some shit. Like, he be saying shit. I ain't forgetting when he said the world was flat. And I almost believed him. He almost had me. So if he can say some shit like that in front of the world, then he can possibly lead this Nets team. Alright? And last but not least, the final person who made an NBA move this week is Russell Westbrook. Or should I say Russell Westbrook.
Break it.
Listen, man. He decided to pick up his $47.1 million. That's a lot of money. $47.1 million to return to the franchise next year. Wow, I did not know he was getting paid that much. And you seen what this nigga did last year. You think he deserved that money? Boy, if I was in the head office of the Lakers, I would have cut that shit in half. I'd give you 25. And if you prove yourself, then I'll give you the rest of this money. Because we seen how Russell Westbrook played last year. That shit was poo. That's why we was talking shit about him. Because he was not it last year. The Lakers were a shit show. And it's not all his fault. It's not. AD, he said he ain't pick up a basketball since April. They call him street clothes. Shit don't make no sense. And LeBron, I don't blame nothing on LeBron, because LeBron doing everything he can. LeBron not even the best player in the NBA right now. This Giannis. The fuck's going on right now? Russell Westbrook is returning. But listen here. If Kyrie makes his way to the Lakers somehow, it's a wrap. Russell Westbrook will be right in that bench. The fuck I look like having Russell Westbrook playing over Kyrie. Even though Kyrie don't even want to play basketball half the time, shoot, I'm taking my chances with him. Cause Russell Westbrook, the fudge he got going on, man. I knew it was coming. I knew he didn't want to leave LA, because Russell Westbrook, he a tough cookie to crack, alright? He a tough guy. But god damn, you need to bring that to the court, man. For real. I felt like He didn't want to leave the Lakers. He didn't. And majority of the players didn't want him to leave either. But the fans, fudge that. We want you gone. Alright? I hope the Lakers can get it together. I hope they do, man. Because last year was a shit show. They didn't even make it to the playoffs, man. Playing tournament, nothing. They need help. They need help. And Russell decided to return. That's not the help we talking about. Kyrie. If you decide to come to the Lakers, I hope you do something. I hope you play. That's number one. Two, don't influence AD anymore because he don't like playing either. It's just LeBron. But Russell Westbrook, I got some faith in you. Alright? I know you had a tough season last year. I hope you took all that shit and held it within and put it on the court this year. Since you want to come back again, prove yourself. Show us why you decide to come back. Show us why you just keep coming back to the Lakers. Show us why you need to be there. Because I don't think you do. Everything was fine until he came. We thought he was going, you know what I mean? But no, that didn't happen. So maybe year 2 will be the good luck that they need. Hopefully. But if Kyrie finds his way to the Lakers, it's a wrap. Now Russell, you may see this, you may not see it. I'ma mail it to you. I'ma DM this video to you. Please. You are getting paid $47 million. 47. I didn't even know you was getting that much money. And the way you played last year, you definitely don't deserve it. So prove yourself, my boy. Please, for the love of God. Because we was on your head last year. And you don't want that again. You don't want that again. So please, do something for us, alright? I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm definitely a Clippers fan, but I be peeping y'all though because we both in the same seat, so I gotta see what y'all got going on. You feel what I'm saying? Alright? That's all I ask from you. But that's it for this reaction video, man. I appreciate y'all being here as usual. Go ahead, subscribe and like to the channel. And then go to my other channel, JerryWool24. I got the comedy skits on there. Whole bunch of content dropping on there. So make sure you go subscribe and like to that channel as well. But I appreciate y'all being here as usual.